Hey guys, JC here. I know it's been a while since I did a knife opening, but that's because the price of knives have gone up so much, and I haven't really been buying that many, or any really, in a while. Probably about at least 6 months, I know, since I bought a knife. I just been going with what I got. I got a bunch of Spydercos, I got Hogue Decas, I got, that's mainly my carry knives that I carry at work. Three Rivers. So I got kind of a special knife in. Very expensive knife in my opinion. I know some people buy $1,000 knives. I don't buy those. I buy knives that I don't care about tearing up. So to me, my price range used to be about $100 for a knife, but like I said, everything is going up so much. The $100 knives now are $200 from what they used to be. So, and I like, I do lean towards the USA made knives. I mean, I know, Taiwan, they make some good quality ones, but to me, if you're paying the money, I'm going to go ahead and support, the home country and support Americans. I mean, that's just my opinion, but, I know you can't always get knives that are like that. And obviously there's source that are, stuff that's sourced from overseas, and that is what it is. But, if the people are making the stuff here and it's good quality, I'm going to support them. So there's a company that I think they've only been a company for a couple years, started making pocket pencils and stuff, and I don't have any of those, or pens, I'm sorry, not pencils, but pocket pens, and those are really, really cool, but I didn't buy any of those. I'm more of a knife guy than a pen guy. I'll just break something like that probably, but you can probably guess where it's from. So wanted to get one of these when I first started seeing these about a year ago, but they made two different models. They have a flipper and a thumb model. I think the thumb model maybe hasn't even been out a year yet, but it was $2.99. I'm opening it right now. I don't know why I'm not opening it with my knife. I have a knife sitting right here in my pocket. But the flipper model, flipper knives are cool, don't get me wrong, but they tend to get caught on stuff, and I've got so many flipper knives now, it's not a big deal. And I really like, for some reason, Thumb-Stud knives and stuff like this, the easy lock system that they use. I forget the exact system that they use. I know it's different than the Benchmade. The Benchmade knives have very similar setup, but the patent ran out, so now a lot of people are using it. But they had a Black Friday sale on these, and they were $50 off. So instead of being a $300 knife, it was a $250 knife, which is still a lot of money for me. But I figured I'd go ahead and splurge. But basically, it just came with this box here. Pretty nice little box. I mean, you don't need it. I've seen, knives that have real extravagant boxes, and then you just put the box on somewhere, and it's like, if you're going to carry it and use it, then that's what it's going to be. But yeah, it's funny, they still have the old price on this, not what I paid for it, of what they normally cost, which is $2.99. But anyways, without further ado, I went ahead and got the Thumb-Stud model. Let's see, do you slide this thing open? I think you just slide it. Yeah, you just slide it out like that. And of course, this is the Magna Cut. And this is my first Magna Cut steel knife. So I'm not really going to be able to review that, how it holds up per se. I'm sure there's a million reviews on them already. The Magna Cut's been out for, I know, easy 6 months. It's pretty cool. It's got a little maiden, I guess it's a Texas flag, right? And it's got scales, the blade, the hardness, and who assembled it. So that's a pretty cool little touch. I like that. Gives it more of a handmade type of feel. Man, I tell you what, I'm trying not to let it come out here, but I don't want to drop it on the ground. My brand new knife. In person, it's a lot sharper than it is on the picture, so that's a cool thing. It's in there pretty good. But really, to me, this is all you need for a box. You don't need anything too crazy. But let me see if I can, there you go. And we'll compare it to my Deca real quick, because this is my normal carry knife. It's a little bit shorter, and it's a lot sleeker. As far as the thickness goes, it's a little thinner as well, I think. The weight, it's a little heavier, but it's titanium, so it's going to be. But wow, the action on that is really nice, to be honest with you. Beautiful action. I was not expecting it to flip open that easy, to be honest with you. And man, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got some little, let's see here, lighting. It's kind of weird outside. It's fall time, so, but it's got, there you go. It's got a cool little design around the thumb stud. It's kind of like swirled. It's not like a straight cut, but it's like swirled. And I like this little edge here you have on the thumb, so you can get a nice little grip on it. But man, the feel on this, it's not slick at all. Like you can see, I'm barely putting pressure on this, and it's not slick, so that's a good thing. Like I said, I know a bunch of people have reviewed these, but I didn't want to spend $300 on it, or I would have got it earlier. And I was like, well, you know, $250, I think that's the cheapest I'll get it. But let's do another little. I mean, look at the freaking action on that. That is just beautiful, just beautiful action. You know, honestly, even though I paid $250 for it, I was still like, it's kind of, I don't know, to me, I mean, you know, and I know there's a lot that goes into these things, and the material is a lot of it, and it's a handmade knife, and it's honestly beautiful. It's like a work of art. I'll have this knife forever. I will have this knife forever. I just love the minimalist style of this. This is definitely something. It's not too heavy. I can carry it to work every day. I don't like real heavy knives I carry to work because, you know, I'm rolling around underneath of equipment and different things like that. And it's you know, it's not practical, but man, I tell you what, just the fine details of this, it's really beautiful. Nice edge on it. They did a nice grind on it. I hate that when you buy a knife and the grind sucks on it from the factory, you know, or you feel like it's just not even. It's nice looking grind on it. I don't know if you can tell there we go. Nice and even. It's sharp as a tip. I mean, it's really sharp. Inside the machining, if you look at the machining inside of it, they did a very good job on this knife. You can tell they put a lot of thought into this, and I'm very impressed with the feel of it. Being titanium, it's not slick at all, and the way they did, I don't know what you call the grip and chamfering type of stuff that they put on there. They did a real good job. The clip, let's put it in my pocket real quick. See how nice the clip is. It's pretty firm. The clip is not too firm, but it's firm enough to hold it in there. And it's a real sleek design in your hand. If you grip it like this, like I said, I like the imprint on the back for your thumb. It feels very good in the hand, actually. Very nice. I'm right-handed, so this little cutout here is a really nice little feature for your index finger, or pointer finger, whatever the heck. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. But like I said, I mean, you know, when I ordered it, even though it was still on sale for $250, it was still a little bit of a sticker shock for me to pay that much for a knife. I think I don't know if it's the most, yeah, I think it is the most expensive knife I bought. To be honest with you, I think it is, yeah. But, and it, you know, if that tells you anything about my knife collection, but either way though, I feel like it's probably, if not the nicest knife I have, it's close to it. But yeah, this thing is definitely a stud, and I would say it's definitely worth, especially the Black Friday price for sure. And yeah, I know people say, oh, you can buy a you know, a small pistol, handgun, even a rifle for that much money, and yeah, you can. But to me, I think it's worth it. So that's just my opinion on this, on the Tactile. Let me read exactly what it is. It's just Rockwall Thumb-Stud is what it's called, the Rockwall Thumb-Stud. So yeah, I'm very happy with it, and let me know if you guys have one and what you think.